I'll have tweeted as well. Yeah, we can check the season pass. The thing is, like, when a new season drops in Division, I feel like usually it's more interesting when there's an event. When a new season comes, there's not that much to do. Like, yeah, like you have the journey and the season pass. This time around, though, the season is a bit more interesting because we have some balancing on gear sets, right? Yeah, it's time to swipe, I guess. We have the new shotgun. Pearl. Iron Will is 29. Yeah, that's good, because that's really fucking easy to farm. I guess like Aces and Iron Will would be fun to do today. Like as usual, I haven't really... this is the one I should have had. I never saw this logo. This is what I should have had for a Twitch reward. But I didn't see this logo anywhere. But this would have been good as like a Twitch watch drop reward. 69. The shotgun. Actually a skill drone effect. Exotic. Well, time to swipe. How much currency do I have, dude? I have a feeling that I don't not have much. How would I only have 317? Bro. I'm poor. How? What have I even bought? Crazy. Because I buy these every season, right? Let me show you. I buy the most expensive one every season, and it comes with what? 5,000 credits. Okay, that's not that much. The thing is, we talked about this last season, and I don't think this one is as worth as I was saying before. I mean this one actually, the one for 30.
Backup request.
Then again, it gives you 5% extra. I mean, yeah, it's time to swipe. Guys, Twitch Prime. Come on. One more, I think it was one more Twitch Prime. Yeah, one more Twitch Prime. We'll do a longer stream today, huh? Gotta feed my my addiction to buying shit. Just wanna buy it on the Steam. Why? Huh? So we do that. Your card. You need to pay me. I don't even think I have my card here. €50, dude. I mean, somebody gotta pay their fucking salary, right? Oh. Hey. Oh, you see my old address. I don't have the sub alert on this one. But yeah, thank you so much for the subs. I can spend €50 on this. It'll let me just add the card number and shit. Hard to see. Guess I need to fix that so the camera actually... The camera actually have... I need a phone number too. The camera actually have alerts too. Purchase. I have a feeling this will fuck up. Because I'm buying it through Steam. I usually buy it through Ubisoft. But I mean, it should work. Because I'm noticing a delay on the sub alerts. Always something, huh? Yeah, I think it's going through. Okay, should have it now. I have a feeling it bugged though. They had Neuron. How the fuck to say it? Neuronsify with the fresh new sub and Sadway with a prime 5 months. Thank you guys so much. Paying for my season pass that I have a feeling didn't work. I don't think it worked. Like, hello? Huh? It's already in your Steam library. Yeah, but it's not in my game. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the game. Fucking hell, dude. Gotta change stuff. I mean, it should work, right? Probably would have worked just logging out and in, but I mean, my account is a Ubisoft account from the beginning. Then I just bought it on Steam, just to like add another player to the Steam short stream. It's also nice to have the game on Steam. Sound is worse than ever. Dirty Creeper with a fresh new sub. Thank you so much. Actually, I think all my audios are kind of fucked. Hey, you see, we hit the goal. You like my cam overlay, guys? Come on. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, man. I spent fucking hours on that.
Safe area detected.
I mean, it looks the same. It's just that I merged it and then I added the top bar. But I fucking spent like 5 hours on that. I think it might also be a bit too much on it now. I mean, maybe you guys did say it and I'm just extremely bad at reading chat right now. Well, I literally just got home from the gym. Okay, so at least we should have the season pass. That's how you level to 20. Now we need to hit 39. 29. Yeah, you hear that audio right there is delayed. That is a bit annoying. but first 48% of your mag will have -100. So they changed that quite a bit, right? I think this is a really interesting talent, though.
Agent in need of backup.
I don't know the math behind it, but I think a lot of people are thinking wrong when it comes to this. Because you gotta remember what this makes. Like, you can just skip crit chance completely. And you can just pick crit damage and headshot damage, right? The last time I checked... Okay, now it works on rifle, because it's rifle. Last time I checked, it didn't work on shotguns or snipers. Which was what I wanted to test during the PTS, so I don't know if they added that to that. Because that's where it gets a bit interesting. Like on a Model 700, like a gun you can, or you re-chamber. But I don't think that's the case, right? Because that could be abused. Because I checked that in PTS, it was not available on shotguns or snipers. So I guess 1886 could be something. Kind of annoying to play it that way, I think. Ever give us a assault rifle version for a lightweight M4? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we have a LVA. But do you do reverse crits? Negative crit chance means that you just get 0 crit chance, right? Pretty sure. I haven't tested it, but I would assume you just don't crit at all. Like, I think if you use it with measured, you can, for example, like dump the mag quicker. You can, for example, before you start the encounter, you can dump it and then play it that way, right? So you like have the crit available when you need it. But skill haste is... Did they change this with the today's patch? Skill haste on the first? Maybe this is actually good. I don't know how the normal perfect tag team work. But dealing weapon damage to that enemy consumes the mark to reduce cooldown by 12 seconds. The last enemy have damage with a skill. Also not really sure what to do today. I mean, I guess leveling season pass. Can probably do that for escalation. Journey. Probably you start with the journey, actually. I want to hit the 29. Get Iron Well, then probably fuck around with like Aces and Iron Well. Was also Palisade today. I saw. I haven't really checked or thought anything about builds. But like a simple way to do like the striker. Like the striker build I used, for example, in the raid with protection from elite, right? It's just to play 2 Palisade with the...
You need anything?
With 4 striker, right? Bell on baller. Yeah, that's a Raleigh. Wait, so this one is completely new, right? Perfect concussion. I don't remember seeing that. 20, I don't know. Is it 15 by default? They only increased this one though, not this one. Yeah, Regulus Iron Will. That's like... Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. But they nerfed Iron Will to 2 seconds. Which I think is fine. 1 second, too OP. We talked about this a few days ago, or whenever it came out. Lol mentioned it, right? And I think that would have been cooler if they made the Determined, or let's say Iron Will, or Determined overall. But let's just say Iron Will instead. That instead of having it on a cooldown every 2 seconds, you just headshot. They should have made it stack based, right? Every time you hit a headshot, you build up a stack. The stack builds up to 3, maybe 5. And basically, if you hit anything else than a headshot, it will be counted as a headshot, right? So basically, you would be hitting headshots, but let's say you shoot a helmet, it will consume a stack, but still count like headshot damage. Or you hit like a body shot, it will count as headshot, right? But consume a stack. So basically, you would be going for headshots, but not all the time. I think that design is so fucking good. And that's how they should have done Determined / Iron Will. Because that would promote headshotting, but you wouldn't need to headshot every single time. Like, I think that's such a good design for it. They need exotic to deal with helmets? Well, if they would have done Determined / Iron Will the way I said, right, that would actually work really well against helmets. Pretty much Hotshot. Hotshot doesn't give you a guaranteed headshot, though. Look, what I'm saying is, headshot gives 1 stack. Let's say max stack 3. So how would it work? Headshots give 1 stack. If, I guess, then you do it like this. Non-headshots consume 1 stack. My keyboard is broken. Consume 1 stack. See, double types 1. 1 stack consume. And act as headshot damage. Basically like this, right? So any headshot will give you 1 stack. Everything beside headshots will consume this 1 stack, right? And 1 stack consumed will act like as headshot damage, like Determined, right? So if you hit, for example, 3 headshots, let's say 2 headshots in a row, then you have 2 stacks. And then next shot, you hit helmet or body, it will consume 1 stack. So now you have 1 stack. And then you hit head again. Equals 2 stack. Like, does it make sense? So it would promote to go for headshot. But you could also add in some body shots to consume it, right? Promotes bad aiming. I mean, this is better. You could even have max stacks like 2. If you compare this to the normal Determined, how it used to work, or Iron Will, that promotes even more bad aiming. Every 2 seconds, you have a free headshot. This will give you a free headshot, but you need to hit a headshot to get a free headshot, right? So you could have a headshot rate of 50%. With Iron Will, you get a free headshot every 2 seconds. Or what am I missing? I'll clip that. But yeah, I mean, we definitely need like exotics and snipers against helmets for sure. I wonder if they should just do like weak point damage instead. Like headshot would be weak point damage. But headshots and weak point would kind of be the same. Or like Destiny. Counter skin? Oh shit. That's a thick boy.
There's redundancy, but is there enough redundancy?
So, I don't know why they added this. This seems like perfect one to add like a boss, right? That would look like this. And then add it in the store. Why would they not use this for like an event or something? And then just put it in the store. I kind of like it because it's a bit different for sure. But I'm surprised that they didn't use this for a hunter. Update on Discord store bundle. Still have this one. Oh shit, we got even more. This one is old and returning, right? I'm pretty sure. It's been in the store before, right? I don't know if I should swap camera position. Like it's blocking. I don't even know if people look in this store bundle thing. Yeah, this one is new. Is it not? Oh, the kid is back. I actually bought this one. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't like thick outfits though. But I do think this one was pretty cool though. It's a nice addition. It's a bit more unique. Especially the mask. If this is gonna be a boss or something, I feel like they released that too early. I don't know.
Low price action. That's what I've got.
New season live? Yeah. We could do scout actually. Yeah, let's look at the journey. We should probably, yeah, let's focus on that first. So to unlock 3, 4, 5, we need to complete journey 2. Eliminate cleaners, eliminate cleaner controller drones, complete an invaded stronghold, clear landmarks, fill 30 of the pressure gauge, kill elite enemies suffering from status effect. I mean, retaliation would be nice, but then we need to do it against cleaners. And we have outcast.
We'll fight another day, Agent. We'll fight another day.
Can
Agent.
trigger a cleaner one really quick.
Regroup, Agent.
Invaded stronghold. We just do that. But I guess, can I only do Tidal Basin then? The fact that you still have to unlock missions like this. My brain is so slow from the gym. I had leg day before, man. I'm definitely a bit slow. Yeah, let's try matchmaking.
Backup request.
See, maybe I get the quick queue.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
All the blood is in your butt. Yeah, I did the Bulgarian split squats and I do them like loot focused. Actually, I'm trying to focus a bit more on my
We need to retrieve the antivirals before Black Tusk can
like all the
release
back
saber.
muscles,
Head down into the
steer
sinkhole
chain,
and locate the maintenance pump room.
because I feel like
Explosives there that should get you inside the perimeter once you detonate them.
it's a bit behind compared to like the front muscles.
Another agent has joined your group. Hostile assault turret detected.
Like I think
Agent down.
my quads, for example, are stronger than my hamstrings, at least. My chest stronger than back. Front delts like stronger than rear delts, right? I started like doing back again. Like I stopped deadlifting actually. Like I haven't deadlifted in like 2-3 months. Stopped that for like back extension, and that is a good fucking exercise.
Rogue agent eliminated.
I actually starting to like that one a lot. Just take some plates and yeah. I think ever since I started doing that too, like I've never had any pain at all in like lower back. Not that I get it often though, but sometimes. Like obviously doing deadlifts or like stiff leg deadlift or Romanian deadlift, really good for lower back too, but I think that one is like even better. At least for myself. My grip strength is extremely fucking strong. Even though I never just trained it, like forearms. I think it just comes from deadlift. And I also used to do dead hangs quite a lot.
Agent, we need you to stabilize downtown east.
I think my record, you know, on one of these, I don't know what unit it is, but I got over 700 on that. I think that's like equal to 70 kilos. Like 70 or 72. Which I think is pretty good. I don't know though, but everybody in my university class, for example, they got around 500. I don't think anybody broke 600.
Find a way to disable them.
And I mean, there are some strong people in my class because, I mean, it's sports science, right? New chest is in normal loot pool? No, you gotta season pass it. Weapon damage is amplified by 50% of your status effect bonus. You definitely do some interesting stuff with this gun. Also, I haven't like eaten anything today. I had one sandwich and a little bit of a protein milkshake thing. I'm probably running on 300 calories. Didn't eat after the gym either. Not really that hungry though. I mean, caffeine is pretty good to suppress hunger too. Wait, how is he not burning? So it's not per pellet. I thought it would be per pellet. Maybe it is. Nah, it can't be per pellet. And it would be 8 times 40. Yeah, I think you could do some fun stuff with this. Definitely, like, not in the mood to, like, try to think about stuff. But, I mean, status effect builds with this. Put shit on fire.
Vital signs critical.
Wait, we don't have modifiers? Or I forgot to put mine on? News? Around a box. Usually more if I'm streaming. If I stream, it can be like 1.5. The thing is, I swap my snooze quite often.
Immediate medical assistance needed. System
I
disrupted.
swap it even more when I stream.
Agent out of action. System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
Now locate those antivirals.
I don't know what it is in this. I think it's 6 milligram.
We'll stand by here and cover your ass.
I mean, they stopped with my favorite one.
Okay, listen up. Plan B. We'll transport the antivirals by hovercraft. I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Intercept those cylinders. We can't let Black Dust get away with a single sample.
Why did a match make? And like, I don't know, dude. The people that use matchmaking, they never fucking type in chat. It's like you can't communicate with them. Oh, but he did listen at least. But usually, like, my experience is like, it's not good in matchmaking. I think 60 to like 80% of the time, like, people usually don't fly or read. I don't know. Maybe they just have the damage numbers so they don't see it. I haven't really read through this either, but I saw there was something with shield. Hitting a headshot on enemy that is on fire, apply burn to all enemies.
Cold storage device.
While active, gain a
detected.
damage resistant buff that is increased while
That's gotta be
sprinting. Enemies
antivirals.
near you receive a burn status effect. Sounds pretty fun though. Sprint and like put shit on fire. Sounds pretty fun. I don't know if I should swap build, but just fucking around with the shotgun.
We're bringing a cylinder on board now.
Enemy spotted. Keep them away from the antiviral.
Could you do like some ongoing support type of shit with this? Would that even make sense?
System reactivated.
They did add a new gear set, I think, with fire, right?
System malfunctioning. System.
I mean, fire is pretty satisfying.
System disrupted. Vital signs critical.
Then my striker stacks, man.
System reactivated. Additional cold storage device detected.
Cannot have a
Nearby.
stack broker.
Get that second antiviral cylinder. The support team will secure the first cylinder in the meantime.
Wyvern, hostile
Hostiles captured one of the cylinders.
Like if
Trying to intercept
if I'm
the other one.
thinking ongoing
Hold the
support, I
bridge
wouldn't
and
really want
protect
to use
that
this
cylinder.
instead of like a Scorpio. %50% of your status effect bonus, so you gotta stack status effect if you use it. Ongoing, does it give you status effect? I would assume so. I don't know, maybe we can fuck around with that later. Or we just wait until somebody figures out what to do. Which is most likely the scenario. Because, I mean, it's been in the PTS, so I mean, I would assume people already, like, figured out what to do.
Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
Definitely not using it for this, though. Unless... Kill 30% of pressure gauge within
Thunderbird, I'm making an attack run on that
5
hovercraft.
seconds.
Negative, Thunderbird. I'll tear you to pieces.
Yeah, I also have Trump bomb, right? Yeah. Clear allowance. Eliminate cleaners, controller drones. Eliminate cleaners? But we are not fighting cleaners, man. Your pressure gauge above 90 for 15 seconds in combat without going into cover. Okay. Let's try for that one.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Rocco?
Sample secured. Preparing to exfil.
Copy that. Good work. I'm hit. Losing control.
I mean, there will be spots in the clan, for sure. Maybe we have 2 clans, and I mean, they're up into 100.
Helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking
I don't know which one would be
Wyvern,
fitting
we need
for
extra
you.
on foot right
People
fucking
overall.
now. We need those goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away?
I mean, the main clan is
I
just
thought you
Sweat
knew
clan,
better
so...
than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, do you copy?
Get on board that hovercraft and
It's just so hard to, like, actually get the second one active, because I want to have the second one active. But nobody... Not a lot of people want to really join it. I feel like everybody feels entitled to join the main one. But I mean, it is pretty simple. Like, the main one, with how it is now, there's no slots. Like, it's just... Like, as Hans said, it's like sweaty unemployed people. And I mean, that's kind of it. When it's 100 slots, I don't know if that would change. Possibly. The thing is, I personally just don't really have time to sit and control a clan, so... There's that.
System reactivated.
Get those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the
Why would you try and
motherfucking
crossplay
White House.
off, though?
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes.
Especially as a
So that's
PC
what I'm
player.
gonna do.
Christ, she's insane.
Like, I also think...
Do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
also think you don't really matchmake much, right? So then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, how do I say your nickname? I don't remember how I said it last time.
Rocket launchers are loaded.
God damn it, Wyvern.
It seems like
Stand
such a
down.
bait
Thank you,
nickname.
sir.
MTG with the 3-month resub prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Isn't it like Twitch TOS to say the first word? 2026, I mean, you say that, you get cancelled, you know? Banned for a week. It's crazy. Crazy you can have that in the nickname though. They probably mean something else, you know? MTG is okay.
You won't be disappointed.
Ah, it's your last name. I see. I mean, my hometown starts with those 3 letters.
Jesus Christ. Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate
Exposed.
the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill.
You read the news, Slimblot? I'm not gonna expose my completely hometown, I guess, but you saw the school thing. Why is the sub alert coming like 1 minute later? That's what I'm wondering. No, it was last week, but it wasn't my fucking hometown. Really rare in Sweden, you know. And then when I saw it was my hometown, dude, I was like, what the fuck? Like, basically, a guy went to is it upper high school, I guess?
Launch sequence initiated.
Went to school with a sword and killed 1 person and injured like what, 3 people? Fucking crazy world we live in, yeah.
Tango, back up.
Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero.
System malfunctioning.
Wait, why are you shooting her? Even though they are immune, you build stacks though.
Serious trauma detected. System back online.
Dude, I miss my turtle so much.
Incapacitated.
That's the issue with this game. They give you like full immunity, then the patch after, then you're like full Protega.
Sequence initiated. Vital signs critical.
Dude, I'm cooked there.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
Radical possible on Xbox? I don't know.
Support station deployed.
Wyvern, what's your status? Wyvern, come in. Wyvern. Fuck.
Didn't really want to use cover because gauge. Yeah, apparently the sound was supposed to be fixed today, but as far as I heard, it got worse. I guess for console, I don't know if you play on a TV, but if you're playing on like a monitor, you can buy monitors that have built-in crosshair. I mean, my monitor have that. It's just cleaner with this, and I can just press like hotkey and it disappears. Like all it is a transparent picture with basically a dot, right?
System
Like I see a lot of people trying to like, oh, using third-party software, you should get banned. I mean, it's literally just a transparent picture with a cross. That's all it is. That's just over the game, right? And especially if you don't PvP, like, what is the advantage, really? I think you do get a tiny advantage if you use it in PvP, but I mean, you have monitors with built-in.
Hold your fire. We can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
With built-in crosshair, so I don't really see the argument.
Not to mention preventing a rocket attack.
I mean, back in the day with CRT monitors, played CS, would like put, like, you would draw,
Truly incredible.
you would draw
But there's still more to do.
you have
like a dot on the middle on the screen, or put like a little bit of duct tape or whatever. I fucking did that. A little bit. Then you realize it was not worth it. We just cleared 2 landmarks. So they have the blackout dark zone now. This one, damn. I mean, the icon looks pretty sick. Yeah, let's go and clear 2 landmarks here. There are many different clans and all of them were pretty much dead. No one to play with. I think our main clan is pretty active. I would like to get the other clan more active too. But it's hard. I mean, there's 15 on this one now. It will free up some slots on this one for sure, because there are people with like 40 days and stuff. We will see if they log in this season. "47 days, 45, 23. I think Wolf doesn't really log in much at all. Because I think I've seen him 3 times with like all the time logged in. I know he is having a break. No clue about this guy. Rossi, I don't know. Yeah, like there's potentially like, looks like 2 free slots. Gonna add up soon. Yeah, game is live. I mean, I don't even know what to call the second clan. I don't know what is a good wording for it. Because, I mean, as I said many times before, the points of the clan is so people have people to play with, right? And it does not make sense to have people that are tier 10 and then people that are tier 1 to 5 maybe in the same clan, right? Because most people in general want to play with people on their own level, right? Yeah, of course, like you can do some carries here and there, right? But in general, I don't think that will be that good, you know? I mean, I guess you can call it Prospect Clan. I don't fucking know. It's just supposed to be more chill, more laid back. We had a little bit of activity in it for a bit, but... Where the fuck are they? FSC. Yeah, game is up. As you can see.
Medical assistance needed. System curtailed. Incoming hostiles detected.
What are some named pieces for Palisade?
System reactivated.
Hopeful gamers. Yeah, but I mean, not everybody that plays the game grinds it a lot. But yeah, it's at least nice that they're upping it to 100. I mean, basically double the spot, so we will see how that will change the clan, I guess.
Landmark cleared.
Okay, so one more. Let's go for this one, it's quicker. I mean, I haven't thought about it too much, right? But like 4 striker, 2 palisade, I don't know how good that will be. But would I want to run the chest and backpack striker-wise? Or would I want to run like Intimidate with Bloodsucker / Adrenaline Rush? I don't know. Isn't Bellstone pretty good now too? Hate to be that guy, but I'm having a lot of audio issues after server maintenance that I don't know how to fix. Nope. Audio was supposed to get fixed, but I guess it just broke even more. I don't think there's anything you could do. Maybe what you could do is to restart. Five seconds. Yeah, why the fuck am I using this here? No paradox.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, and I went into cover. Okay, now we can skip Dark Zone.
Landmark has been cleared.
We can fight some cleaners in retaliation. Really freaking hungry though. There's a stream at 6 PM, which I'm fucking excited for. Gamescom, right? So definitely want to eat before that, I think. Right before that. Or eat during it, I guess would make sense. But I'll also need to get in some steps today. I haven't walked anything. And I want to walk during that too. I mean, that stream is like an hour. I guess I could potentially do both. Because I have to cook the meat, otherwise I have to throw it away. Yeah, I play 2K. I mean, this stream is also 2K resolution now as well, so stream should look a bit better than usual. I mean, I played on 2K resolution since, what, 2019? Like, I upgraded to 2K, like, 2018. For Division 2. So I wanted to just have higher quality for videos and stuff. Here, back. A long time ago I had a protein bar. Yeah, I just invite for 6, we can do it. Why can't I join?
A clan member has joined your team.
They said on the stream right yesterday that they've been thinking more about the DLC since they made Brooklyn, that they will make it more replayable. This is peak speech, true. I use this one for PB sometimes at the gym. Why can't I go here? Pretty sure I've done Brooklyn on this. Maybe I haven't. I haven't. Shit, 17 months puzzle. You can see the golden
Area detected.
golden bighorn. The 10, I guess it's the 10 highest gifters. You could choose like between 1 and 10 that would get like a special badge. I picked 10.
Agent in need of. Safe area entered.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Safe area detected.
Nothing new. I mean, there's a new season, balancing. DLC coming in a few months, I mean. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like we are getting so much stuff in Division 2 these days. But it's never enough.
This is the place. Secure the area.
There's so many events,
Time is of the essence, Agent.
DLC, survivors, like, I don't know. Like, what will make you guys happy? The game released 2019. It's 2026 and like we're still getting content. But I can agree that new seasons are usually not that super hyped. But this one in particular at least have like some gear balancing. Making some older gear sets like relevant. So in terms of builds, it will add some more interesting stuff. How the fuck do I say your nickname? Inua Seal. Inua Seal. With the 6 Monderies up. Appreciate it. What is hype for the new season at least? I don't even know what build I have on. Tanky one, I guess. Intimidate, Adrenaline Rush. Should be pretty good here. Except the turrets are red.
We lost one.
Is that dude using Halloween drone? Yep. A lot of negativity, Gamer Nipple. You have any positivity? Or you always try to look for the negative stuff, you know? Life gets way better when you start looking for the positive instead of the negative. Just a professional tips. Professional tip, dude. I don't think recalibration will come for the incursion guns.
Reinforcements en route.
Because Prima Donna didn't get one, right? But they added for Investor and...
Hostiles detected.
they added for Investor and Whiplash, right?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Like, I'm kind of fine with that. I think it's good, but also bad. It gives you a reason, at least, to play the incursions. But it's also not the best reason to, like, have to play it, so I don't know. I would rather see the reason to play incursion. To be like cosmetics or something, or accommodations. But hey, like, at least, like, to me, it gives me a reason to run those. And I like that. I have a reason to play those. Or I have one here.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
The thing is, I think not having reconfigure for certain items would be fine. I think the issue is that the balancing on the third attribute is just horrendous. In almost every case, you're just looking for one out of cover. Or maybe damage to armor, maybe crit chance. In general, right? And the rest are kind of trash. If they would have been more balanced... I mean, still, there should be something that is the best. But if the values would be more equal, at least, then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But now, with them being so unbalanced, it is kind of a big deal. I think they should just look at a little bit to balance the attributes a little bit better. They can increase some of them to higher, so they're more viable. Yeah, out of cover might still be the king, but like, it's so much better than most of them, and it's not even fair. So I think that's what they should do instead. What is the crit damage, for example, on the third attribute? Like, it's low as fuck compared to the crit chance, right? Crit chance 9.5. What is crit damage? Like maybe 12? 14? Yeah, but like, yeah, a lot of those attributes need to get higher. I think that's also like a kind of simple thing for them to do. Like, if you get like swap speed or stability, or I mean even headshot damage is really low value too compared to the other ones. And then you get it, then you kind of don't want to expertise it because you know you don't really have that good of a third attribute. So you can't really feel the potential. There's been a lot of deaths the last days for sure. The barracks. And we almost 29. Pretty excited for Iron Will, dude. I've seen still people talking, like being upset that the term is getting nerfed, but I think something like Iron Will, it makes so much more sense. We can finally like use exotics. And I mean, Determined, as I said many times before, the Determined have not worked as intended for so many years. Like, they should have changed it earlier. As I also said, I think they could have changed it better and made it like more headshot dependent, as I went through earlier. That like you build stacks on a headshot and you could use those stacks to turn a body shot into a headshot, right? I think something like that would actually be a really good way to do it. Obviously, they didn't do that. Actually, could.
Medical assistance needed.
And yeah, PTS, I barely tested anything. So that is nice. Means I have a lot of stuff to do now. I feel like this season is gonna be a lot of different builds.
Reinforcements incoming.
Wait, there's a shit ton of resources of the gun? Yeah, I understand that part. How long did you use it though? That's kind of the question. But I think something they should look into is like if you expertise a gun and you deconstruct it, you should get some mats back. Maybe not half, but like give us like a third or something back when you deconstruct it. Maybe even half, but like at least a third. Give us like a third of the mats back.
Hostile detected.
So you could just like deconstruct it and you get something back. I feel like that should be something that should have been from the start. I mean, I would be okay with even half. That way, like now when they kind of killed the Determined and replaced it with Iron Will, right? You could just deconstruct Determined and at least you get some materials back, right? It would feel a little bit better that you didn't waste your time or mats. Recall of augments. That is true. I don't think it's that expensive though these days compared to what it was when it came out.
If we hold them off there, we'll break them, but we have to hold them.
Rocka Hunt us with a sub gift. Appreciate the sub gift, dude. Enjoy the big corn. Big corn badge. I actually added it as an emote as well. But it's only for me. It's for tier 10 or tier 10. Tier 3 and tier 2. What is it? Golden bighorn. There. Dude, I think a golden bighorn skin would actually be sick. Just reading something in chat that I forgot to. Can we unlock or farm Iron Will? Yeah, it's level 29 in the season pass. I mean, Hotshot got buffed like crazy though, right?
You're in position.
Iron Will proc. Yeah, I mean, it gives you one headshot every... One headshot every 2 seconds. It used to be 1 second during the PTS, but they nerfed it to 2, so I guess it will be a bit worse for sure. Oh, Bellini with the tier 3 sub, dang. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Now you have... Oh, I should make you an emote. I said that before. Since we have slot. the tier 3 emotes. It's one, which is pizza. And then just for the lols added the golden bighorn. Just have slots. I should give you a emote then. Have any ideas? With pizza it was kinda easy. Because nickname pizza, right? You just make some pizza guy.
Time is of the essence, Agent.
Thanks so much for the tier 3. I mean, there's not many people that sub tier 3. And I think you have 5 slots for tier 3, right? That's why I just gave pizza emote. I mean, I might as well give you an emote as well. Because nobody else can use the tier 3 anyway, except me. I guess now you and pizza. You need trains with a Twitch Prime? Oh shit, we have a hype train, dude. I missed. Level 3 even, what the fuck?
Cover you, don't worry.
The camera overlay is working perfect. You should see when the bar hit the 30 in 2 subs, guys. Okay, pay attention to the top bar that I worked on and made myself from scratch. Because it will flash, okay? But yeah, I just did that bar just through fucking AI. Like, it's crazy how good AI was at coding that. I had no clue it was like that good at that. Obviously, it still takes time. Like, get everything as I wanted, but the fact it can just do the code for you, crazy. Which, I mean, I obviously knew that AI can code. I just never like tested it myself. We season pass 23. We need to hit 29, then we get Iron Will. I have one issue with the camera blade. Did you guys hear that sound that just came out? Because there's a sub. I think the sub audio is just wrong when you guys actually sub. Then, like, what, 30 seconds later, it plays like the sub audio. Not really sure why it does that.
Agent down.
Maybe I have some extra stuff there. There's actually double audio on that. There's double audio. Actually, when somebody subs. Right? Also, my clock is not... Added a clock to this stream. Oh.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Trauma made with a 2-month resub prime. But what the fuck is going on right now? Too much stuff. Killer with 100 bits as well. Shit. It's so confusing because Zlatan used to be my donation sound. Now it's the bit sound. Okay, guys. Pay attention to the camera overlay now for the next sub. Because then it will hit 30. Okay, pay attention to it. I worked hard on it, okay? Probably add audio to that thing. Anybody in chat with Prime? We can see the top bar. Continue the hype train. I just want to see that the bar works. So mainly today I just had it for testing. You season? I mean, you started, so it's really hard to say. Been doing like 2 retaliations now. 2 landmarks. Like, Can't really say much. Hey, look at the bar, look at the bar. You see that? Yeah, that was it. Opening it with the subgate, thanks so much. But did you see the flash on the bar though? It was not much, but okay. The thing is, I was gonna buy a like sub goal thing like this, but then I just made it from scratch with AI. And I was really surprised like how easy it was. Of course, like I was sitting there for like probably 3-4 hours. It's not like you type to AI, make a daily sub goal thing and then it just works, right? You sit there for a long time. But yeah, even though I don't really know code, they could just fix it. Like I was so surprised. Obviously, as I said, I know AI is good at coding, but like I was surprised like how well he did stuff. Are you too late, Scotty, dude? The hype train over, man. Got it with a 6 gifted subs. Appreciate the 6, dude. The extra one because of the Twitch vertical stream. So if you watch on the phone, you get automatically vertical, right? And that is synced to the scenes on OBS. But when I started the stream, I have this like countdown rerun thing, right? And that's when I didn't link to scene, right? So then I see in chat because I was sitting eating breakfast, right? Shirtless and shit. And then apparently to the vertical stream, I was just streaming the fucking camera, dude, with me just sitting there shirtless eating. But yeah, at least some viewers called that out. So fucking lucky that I was not naked, though. You know? Because at least I had shorts on, but I mean... I have been in this room completely naked multiple times when the stream been on. You know? So it was nice to not catch a ban. Missed out. Yep. Wait, I got killed and then I got revived. What is the date today? 27. How many days is it in this month? I mean, maybe, you know, we had 196 subs, you know, maybe the subathon goal is actually possible. I thought it was 100% out of reach. But I mean, I'm basically streaming every day now. It's new season, so maybe we can actually hit the 250 goal for the subathon. Who knows? You know, I was gonna make a OnlyFans back in the day when it was popular, you know, when it was the new cool thing, and I would make build videos there. I would just do like I would just upload builds there just for the memes, just to be able to say I have a OF, you know. It's like OF from the start, I think. It was like a site where you could just share everything. It wasn't just like sexual and stuff, right? Then of course that kind of became the meta with it, right? But yeah, I saw something about GTA 6 reveal too. Panel is in like 1 hour. We're definitely watching that. I'm actually really excited for that. I just fucking hope Survivors will be good, man. And I mean, I'm hoping today we get to see gameplay.
Kill squad incoming.
I got you!
Would you guys, as a guy, do OnlyFans with like your wife or like girlfriend? If you would be making bank, though. The real questions. Especially as a guy, if you could be faceless. If that makes sense. I'm a whore, I would do anything for the right price. Not a chance, no. Fuck no. Even if you would be making 50 grand a month.
Kill squad eliminated.
I don't even know what I personally think about it myself, if I'm being honest though. Like, one side in me is like, I wouldn't want to have my wife or girlfriend do that type of stuff. Second of all, you know, getting paid like 50 grand a month just to fuck my wife, you know. It doesn't sound like a bad deal, you know. $50K is $50K. True.
What the hell?
Is that still as big though, like OF, like it used to be? I mean, I know a lot of people are like funneling from Twitch. I don't know if that is as big as before. I think it was really big during the like bathtub meta, right? Which, I mean, it's a smart strategy, you know, like Twitch is... I don't know the percentage, but I mean, there's a lot of fucking males watching Twitch, right? The interesting topics we have today.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Would you have an OF with your sister? Bro. $2 million a month. And there's a lot of money, dude. I mean, you only said, would you have an OF with your sister? Yeah, I would. Because you didn't say I would have to do anything with my sister. Right? Yeah, I would. Easy money. We just do separate content. Yeah, sure. Sounds like a good deal to me. It didn't say we had to do anything together. And also, what do you mean? Do you mean I would be the step bro? Yeah, I could be the step bro, no problem. Milosh. Which is to be expensive. I didn't catch what you typed before that. Okay, retaliation done. We need to do 2 more. I think fill 30% of the pressure gauge within 5 seconds is what I want to do. I think we'll just do this in Lincoln. I think that will be easy. I will leave and solo that.
You have
Or caught in the oven.
Secure the area. Thank you, Agent.
I was trying to look for, like, on Twitch here for the drops. Oh, now it comes up. It was tricking before. I mean, the watch one is maybe not that good. They didn't have the Horizon logo before. But I like the bighorn though. Golden bighorn and normal bighorn.
I'll kill you, motherfucker!
Yeah, I definitely want to do more of those patches. As I said before, I think it would be cool to have like different countries. But I'm not sure the best way to do that though.
agent incapacitated.
I mean, ideally I want to have the vision stuff. Could also just play a normal blue build. $2 mil a month, I would do gay stuff, sister stuff. I mean, 2 mil, that's a... I mean, for 2 mil, like, yeah. I would do a lot for 2 mil a month. How many months, you know? Because, I mean, I know Pelser is Swedish, but I assume that it's $2 million, you know? And not 200k. And $2 million, dude, that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of fucking money, dude.
Trauma detected.
That's like, what, 18 million Swedish, bro? Oh. Okay. I was gonna say I could use this, but no, I can't. It's determined, kind of dead. I don't have any nice builds on this character. See the clock up in the top right? Should I keep that or not?
Safe area entered.
I think it's kind of good though. I think for myself, it makes it a bit easier to finding stuff during a stream. And it also like, you guys see my time zone. I don't know if that's interesting. Okay, so fill 30% of the pressure gauge within 5 seconds. They're probably done easier difficulty. They should be finer. Plan is to run in, just destroy people quick. And that should hopefully be it. Wait, what? It feels so slow. What the fuck? I said 30%. Yeah, I think I need to read on that. Why is it so slow? Let's actually read the season modifier to see exactly how it works. Build up pressure by eliminating enemies in various ways to fill up the gauge. Gaining increased stat bonuses and unlocking active modifiers use past the threshold. During fights, stay out in the open for too long will make the pressure gauge decay. Stay in cover and move cover to cover during combat to avoid decay. Eliminate... Okay. Okay, so what's interesting is the one here, right? Multi-kills, 2% kill, headshot kill. Fire kill, really good. I can get a fire kill while they also... a kill and a headshot kill, maybe. But what if we... if we swap to this, maybe? It's probably gonna be shit, but let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is it. But headshots would be good.
Maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
There you are.
Yeah, I got it right. No, I still didn't get it.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south.
Still 30% within 5 seconds. How was that not it?
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
I saw it was up to 28, but I don't think I got a headshot kill.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
We get it there? No? Am I that slow? Anybody done this? I have thermal. Let's try again.
We need you to secure the
It obviously lowered the difficulty.
They maintain this outpost.
Iron line.
Will be a direct threat to the campus.
Yeah, that would probably be better for headshots. Need to shoot a purple first. I mean, this ain't gonna go. That is way too fucking slow. But we can do keep your pressure gauge above 90%. Yo, Churion X6.
Serious trauma detected.
The fresh news up. Appreciate it.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound.
I'm almost at 200 subs now.
There's a gate
Only
between
50
you.
away for Sabaton, huh?
It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
I don't know if it would do it in September now, though. I kind of doubt that if it would reach it, because I haven't really planned. Because it looked like we were so fucking far away before. %. Turn it on. Maybe we get to 29 now. Almost. Almost. Okay, what do we do for quick experience? Oh, I mean... Wait, I already did that. Oh shit, what is it? Daily. Complete the aquarium civilian rescue classified assignment. Equipment item. So why do they add this project, but they make it fucking ass? Right? Like, this is new, right? Like, one... Oh, you can't see it because the camera. But like, look at the daily project, like, reward equipment item. That's awful, right? But that's something I talked about as well. They need to update the projects and actually make them more valuable. I would love to have really good projects, especially weekly ones, but even dailies. A weekly one should be one that like everybody would want to do. I even talked about it before. Like, add in a little bit of premium credits, not much at all, but like a little bit, for like doing a weekly. So like basically every week you would at least want to do the weekly. Like, it should be hella incentivized to do the weekly projects. Some of them. Because that would make people log in more often and at least want to complete it. And that should be a huge win for the game overall, right? Is the modifiers on? Yeah. Okay, let's do this, and we should probably get Iron Will. Now we need probably one more. Yeah, okay, let's just do another character. This is why I have four characters as well. Weekly donation, I'm doing it now. Done it on 2 characters. So yeah, we are about to unlock Iron Will. So I guess we need to put together aces. Aces, Iron Will, Regulus. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to try.
Cleaners in Brooklyn. We need reinforcements.
Try with Ace or maybe 2.
Safe area entered.
It's only 15% below the camera. If you activate this, the season modifier, you will get another 10. So make sure you do that before. See, now it's 25. And we have... No! Oh! No, but it was only exotic cash, right? It was only exotic cash, right? I thought it was the Iron Will. I thought it was Iron Will first, but it was just the exotic cash. Dude, that was about to be disaster. Because you have to claim it from the season pass, right? But yeah, I thought it was the Iron Will. Imagine, dude.
Agent, we need you back in New York. Cleaners in Brooklyn. We need reinforcements.
Yeah, but we're good, we're good.
Entering safe area.
No, it wasn't Iron Will. Because you have to claim it, right? I thought it was, though. This one we need some materials. I think we need too much materials on this, because I'm not sharing materials on this. Any caches? I think we might skip it on this one. Unless... we skip it on this one. Make a weekly that gives targeted escalation loot. Yeah. Personally, like, it would be useful for a lot of people, but for myself, it wouldn't. But sure, if it's targeted, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, that could be one weekly, right? That would be tied to escalation. If you do a specific amount of escalations, you could get that. For sure. Yeah, I think that's a good one. You know what would be amazing way for them to do Twitch drops? Instead of having like these cosmetics and exotic caches, they could still have those. But imagine every hour or every 2 hours or something, you would get a random prototype piece, huh? Imagine how many people would be watching for drops. Because if you watch Tarkov, they have drops, right? And then it's just random items, random rarity and stuff. So imagine if Division had that, like prototypes would drop. And there would be no cap, you could watch forever. The fucking Division 2 streams would like go to the moon. Bro. Can they please make that? And maybe I can retire early, dude. That would be insane. Okay. Iron Will. Your next body shot will be considered a headshot. I think we should put it on my main. Absolute banger. You're money hungry? I really don't care that much about money, if I'm being honest. But surely, like, I think everybody, if you would get more money for doing the same thing, would you really say no to it, you know? If you would go to work and would get double your salary, you know, wouldn't you want that? Yeah, I kind of want to do this with aces. But which character have aces, though? Probably the 4th character. Archfari works good. Golden meter first. Trying to think what I want to do here. I mean, I think aces is what I want to test first. It wouldn't be that good for pistol, though. I want to do regulars. I have a feeling I don't even have a pistol build anymore. Because I saved over so many builds for the incursion. Like, most of the builds on this is just incursion. Yeah, look at breaking point now, though. For the headshot, for the weapon handling, for the... I mean, breaking point was 25, right? Yeah, my issue right now is stash base. That's what we should have done the last stream. not have imminence here? Or is this the one? Have I not? I guess that's the one. You telling me I never prodded my imminence? I'm pretty sure I did. But also imminence is a bit different now, like it's 2-piece. So that opens up for another slot. Like we're not getting recal until next season though. Do not like that at all. Look at this one I got dropped before though. Headhunter, headshot damage, weapon handling, weapon damage. But if we're playing Iron Will, we're not gonna run the chest. And we can't run the gloves. I mean, we can just make something simple. Where are all the items at, dude? Petro gloves. Iron Will. Regulars. NG75 with a 6-month resub. Thank you so much. Can keep Turmoil. And I have Vigilance. With Imminence. 2-piece Imminence, right? Do Punch Drunk. I mean, I guess that will be pretty decent. Just the Imminence holster, right? This intro is so fucking beautiful, dude. I really want my wife, dude, to be representative to this intro. The same level, you know. Imminence. I don't think I have one with weapon handling. At least I have one in the stash, but I just want to do some quick testing anyway. But this should be it, right? Obviously the contractors I could swap. What other way would it be? I don't know. I'm honestly completely fried after the gym, so I don't know. Fucking leg day take everything out of me, so I can't really think. But I mean, obviously, if you're running Iron Will, you want to have that. You want to have 2-piece Imminence. You want to have DH and I mean Thermal as well. And then there's like 1 slot left. Contractors is good. Yeah, I don't need to hit headshot even.
We need to secure the memorial and remove the True Sun's forces. They maintain.
Yeah, how much lower is the damage gonna be? I might. I mean, no headhunter is gonna be pretty fucking shit though, right? There's no way I would run this. His damage is gonna be too low, right? We're missing some mods. Especially with Thermal.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Cause like Aces and Hotshot got buffed, right? But pistols, they didn't really get that buffed.
Keep your head down next time.
I'll have Fox Sprays with crit. But yeah, I mean, need Headhunter for this. Like, the damage is way too low. Yeah, like, it works here. Because it's heroic. Yeah, I could get a bit more damage. I don't have any gear mods. Because none of the pistol stuff really got that buff. Like, yeah, you need one less imminence.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're
I don't think I have
moving
pistol
south.
damage as
There's
well
a
in the
gate
tree.
between you. It looks closed from here.
I think we should just swap to aces or hotshot.
You want it?
Such a long time ago around this. It's such a satisfying gun to use. Yeah, we're not gonna use this long. We're gonna... I think I want to do aces. And check out the ACR. We have headshot here at least, yeah. Sprayer, no headshot. The G-Front will never be the same. I mean, you will run it with rifle. I mean, rifle is the goal to 1886, right? And that will still be good. Because you can run it with aces. So that should still be good. And I mean, even this, if you like make sure you like min-max it and stuff, like the damage is more than enough for most heroic content. Should be. Or at least close to it. A bit too little for the elites here though. Yeah, I wanna do aces. Also would like some food. But I need to cook it. Yeah, let's do aces. Yeah, pistol-wise, I don't know. I feel like pistol kind of dead, though. Just quick thinking about it. Or am I missing something? Pistol, I feel like you just gotta go headhunter. Like, pistol determined kind of dead. I mean, it was never as good as 1886, I would say. Like this build, you can't run anymore with data work. Because you need iron will. I wonder if we create this build on another character. I don't know. My stash is just fucked. Okay, for aces, let's just see if we can do it on this. 4-piece aces, iron will. Then we have 1 slot left, and we're using rifles. Use fox sprayer or thermal, I guess. The vigilance is nice. Aces. How is aces looking on the chest and backpack? I can remember. One of them is amping the damage, which I think is the chest piece, right? And one is probably flipping cards more. Amplifies one extra shot. Yeah, so we definitely don't want that. So I guess we have to give up the chest piece, but I think the chest piece is really fucking good though. It's like probably 20 or 40 amp damage. At least 20, right? Probably 20 amp damage. $25 amp damage. That's a lot of fucking damage. But I mean, we just use the chest piece and then Vigi. Or we could just use the backpack as well and use like a box prayer. But I think we will have 100% uptime anyway on aces. So I think we want to have Vigi. We can also only use one Vigi piece. What is the most value on a Vigi? Backpack. Would it be Overlord? It would be Overlord, right? If I'm doing rifle. Or all this sniper. Wouldn't it be an Overlord backpack? If it's for rifle. Like I'm definitely not in the in the headspace to like make any builds right now. But I think Overlord, right? 12 rifle damage. Or what else could it run? Potentially could run like instead of damage, like more utility.
Incoming backup request.
We try this first though, but probably want to try with chest and backpack. Not chest and backpack, but try with the thermal, right? So exotic chest and thermal, and then 4-piece aces as well. That's my alarm to cook food. Aces. Extra. I mean, hot shots should be so good now too, right? How was it they buffed exactly? Wasn't it the 4-piece? By 80%. Was it less before here than 80? Yeah, it was 100% less than that, right? 40 minutes, guys, to Gamescom. Survivors. And the Division future. I think I might have aces pieces on the 4th character. And we expect Limblaw back now with aces buff. Yep. I think we will see him back with his aces AR build. You know, the thing is it's buffed, but it doesn't matter when it's playing AR. Like, he's a bit humble, you know. He doesn't just want to destroy people, so he plays aces with AR. So he wouldn't destroy too many people, you know. Oh, there was an aces there. Yeah, let's go 4th character. Still think chest should have been gloves and 1 second CD. Yeah, I think I would have liked it as well on another spot than chest and backpack. But if you also think about it, I think the chest is really powerful. That's why they put it on the chest, right?
Safe area entered. Agent in need of backup.
Okay. Jesus. This in the stash list. Stash is gonna be full. And are you okay? There we have a crit chance though. But I wish this game had trading, mainly so I could have my second account just to hoard loot on. Control 1 slot. Grupo. I don't know. I never really played Grupo. Like I never understood why you would play Grupo over Seska. Like unless you're running both. Because it's just less value, right? Than Seska. Breaking Point might be interesting too, because they buffed the uptime on it. The issue with Breaking Point is that it takes so fucking long to build up. The most likely... everything will be dead before. What Dark Zone can you get prototype from? The new one, the PP one. So behind on this game, I haven't even hit expertise 30. I mean, right now there's not too many reasons to be further expertise. Like, yeah, there's some items, like Hollow Man, for example, that you would want to convert, but most of the stuff you can farm through target loot. Like if you take a look at my normal striker build I play in Escalation, most of them, everything except like Hollow Man, which I don't even use, is like just from loot drops. But yeah, I mean, I think when there's proficiency, you just focus on expertise. Otherwise, I would just not really focus on it that hard. But when there's proficiency, that's when you like focus on it. I think next proficiency event, I will do it on my my second account. My biggest issue with the game, though, is the inventory management. Always been my biggest issue, but it got way worse with the prototype gear, as you can see. There's a lot of stuff I could delete, but it also requires like quite a lot of time to do that. And we also getting recalibration, you know, and they delaying that all the time. And we don't know how it works exactly, so. I mean, the damage number goes away so quick, dude. I can't even see. I like having damage numbers on, but then you don't see the clan. 58? 102? What the fuck? See those insane numbers, bro. Oh shit. The 102 million on fucking 1886. But yeah, the thing is like 2-second cooldown though. So like you can't just like body shot. Like look here. Like your body shot, you can't just do that. You have to wait. You're gonna have to land some headshots with it. But like, yeah, that damage is insane. If we do like this though, what is the damage gonna be on this? Okay, let's see the damage, guys. 82 million. 205 million. 283. 300 million. 303 million. What the fuck? And it's not even like, I mean, it's one piece, like it's just even not even close min-max either. I mean, I knew the damage would be insane, but I didn't expect 300 fucking million on a 303 million on a 1886. I knew the damage would be better than what it was before, though. I'm just thinking, like, kind of incursion. How much HP you think the boss have? That's true. There's also no gun talent, by the way, because it's determined. I have determined on it. So we're actually not using talent on the rifle either. $850 with armor. You can definitely push this damage up a bit, probably to like, I don't know exactly. Like right now, we don't have headshot mods. We don't have, we could have 2 pieces of Spadovska for 24 rifle damage. Or I mean, we could use, no, we can't swap the chest piece. I mean, if we swap this. Would you use Fox? No, you can't. You can't really do much else than this, right? Or am I missing something? Because obviously we need the chest and the backpack. Because Ace's is not good. I mean, Ace's chest is good, but it doesn't beat Headhunter. Obviously. It's kind of hard to beat 1200 Go. Why is my audio not... Recto. But Mercy with the... How many? 12 sub-gifts. Thank you so much for the 12. Dude, we had 222, man. I guess we are gonna hit that fucking 250 subathon goal with this speed, man. Thank you so much for the 12. Hope you're good. Yeah, I changed the cam overlay and fixed that like yesterday. Spent like 4 hours on it. But it seems like the audio is not working properly. Headshot. Headshot. There. $400 mil. I mean, if we had a talent on this. $156, 282, 318. Damn, barely. I mean, we probably don't have rifle damage. While active, gain damage resistance. Hitting a headshot on an enemy that is on fire, applies burn. Signature weapon range and damage. There's like no damage on these. It is absolutely nuts though, the damage. 327 million. What if we just do this? You wanna see really good damage. What about regulars? I mean, obviously on aces doesn't make sense. My prima donna is only 20 expertise. It's also with crit hit chance. But yeah, let's see this. Dude, this is gonna hit hard. Bro, imagine I had this further expertise and out of cover. Like we talking. How much we gonna hit? Like 600 mil or something? I don't even know, bro. 320 on that one. I don't know what was built up, but I mean the damage on this is gonna be absolutely insane. You just watch this. 590 mil. Wait, how did we hit 590 on that? And now we're hitting 490. Yeah, we hit 590. How was that 590 mil though? And then it just goes lower. What buff did I have that I lost? I mean, there was a reason I was high for aces, dude, and like the buffs. I mean, the damage is just absolutely insane. And I mean, worth to note as well, we are using rifle set there. Hope that the Hasberg. Where's Nemesis though? Does he have the full damage on game chat? Click here, the arrow. Combat info and damage numbers. How hard is hotshot hitting though? Yeah, I think they might have gone a little bit too much damage for this one maybe. I actually don't even know if I want to run a hero will. Yeah, it's a guaranteed headshot every 2 seconds. I mean, probably because how high and like how overkill the damage is anyway. Still 210 million. $210 million without Headhunter. And I mean, without Asperger and stuff. Where's my ACR though? That I should cook food. Just send over the ACR. Now I'm gonna have to cook some meat. I don't have to throw it away.
Safe area entered.
Yeah, there's no blueprint on ACR and Baron. You know, with how strong... Where the fuck is my ACR? Was it in the stash? I mean, with how strong Aces is, I mean, the ACR is actually gonna be good. Yes, of course, other rifles and stuff will beat it, but I'm pretty sure the ACR will fucking beam. Like, the damage on it is gonna be good, because Aces is fucking insane. Like, I knew the damage would be good, but I didn't think it would be this fucking crazy.
Safe area detected.
Also, guys, 10 minutes before the stream Gamescom. I want to make sure that I get my meat done before that. It might be rough. Luckily, I have wireless earbuds at least. There's full inventory. What else? Yeah, they did buff the ACR, right? They buffed it, in my opinion, the wrong way. Because they made it less recoil, right? And also more explosive. More weak point damage, right? But I think the timing will not be good on this. With the chest. I think if it would have been 1 second, it would have been. And I mean, obviously with the... I mean, you want to beam for head with the aces and eights, right? But you also need to get some body shots. Still feels fucking trash, dude. I don't know. It's for the amp damage. 1 stack to the enemy for 10 seconds, max stacks 4. They should have like increased the stack to like fucking 8 or something, I don't know. Something that would synergize with Iron Will. Because I mean, if you look, I mean, me shooting head, that will have more damage. Like, you need to like kind of shoot both. Because you lose the aces buff if you don't go head, right? If you shoot the body, you won't have aces up all the time, right? That's why the damage is so much higher when you just shoot head. Yeah. But yeah, I gotta make the meet. 5 minutes, I will miss the beginning. But we're gonna watch the Ubisoft
Come
stream.
on back and watch it. That's our schedule.
Wait, what?
Aloha,
29.
Lysurgeons. Afternoon, King.
But it should be here.
Sorry, I've been in my
Be back in like 5.
yap phase of telling you all about the schedule. Mix Warlton. Yeah, I told you I was going to be back. I'm here, baby. Some of y'all I recognize from my regular live streams on this channel, which we do things like play video games. So let's do that. I'm going to play a video game real quick. It's going to be a video game called Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake. I have the build here that people are going to play at Gamescom, and I've just loaded into
Is it even on this stream,
We're
guys?
just going to
You
see the
guys know?
start of it, of this.
Do you guys know which stream it is on? The deal with the Fremont resub. Thank you so much. J2 hits. You think it seems too long? Yeah, I think if they could do like 1 second. I don't know, on auto rifles it should be like 1 second, dude. But on like 1886 it could be 2. And on snipers. Could be Ubi or theirs. This one, okay. Yeah,
Playing
then
a lot
we
of
just
Heroes 3.
have this
really
up.
fun. It just.
I
do
don't
have to
think it's
cast it.
this
All right.
one though.
We don't have a ton of time before division time, so I have to
Okay,
do.
okay, 3 minutes.
My
yeah.
goals are threefold: show you some of the world, show you the castle, and do some chain lightning. So
I
let's
do
go
like
into the
that.
castle here. One of my favorite new things about Remake is this. Like, what? Isn't that cool? Little approach to the castle? Okay, we want to recruit some more folks. And keep in mind that this is a in-progress build, right? So we, if we see some things that look a little funky, we think, you know what? The team is working on that. Sweet. Mage Tower. Yes. I want to make some Magi. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. This is how I train Magi. And you can go, click on the individual ones. You can see them kind of in their space. We'll recruit these guys so they can shoot. But you can also go to the castle and see. Okay, what do we have? Gremlins, stone golems, and stone gargoyles. We got to find out the spots for them. Okay, I think this stuff is a little funky. So we're going to go and just quick recruit all of them, get ourselves a nice little Solmir army, and then trot out into the world and cause problems. There's some hobgoblins over here. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Come here, Solmir. We got to go. We got stuff to do. Come on. The Division 2, folks, they're coming very soon. Darkish wondering what are the drops for the Division 2. You can check that at twitch.tv/inventory. Is that how you do it? I think so. Oh, they want to join me. Oh, they're so cute. I won't cast Chain Lightning on them. That would be so rude. Fairy ring. Okay, wait. I did a fairy ring yesterday. Tell me what you think about this fairy ring noise. Creepy! But kind of funny? I like it. Okay. Trivial imps. We're gonna venture beyond. Come on. Out of stamina. I'm so tight. Okay. Here we go. Day 2. Let's walk into the unknown. Yeah. Yes. See if we can pick a fight with somebody. Pick up some gems. Oh, I'm so tight. No, I'm not even going to build anything more. I want to get into combat. Also, this was fun. We saw this yesterday. They built this into the demo. Thousands of people gathered at the Köln Messe to share their passion. Well, folks, Köln Messe is the name of where our Gamescom is. We're having fun, okay? Let's go to the crypt. Let's fight. Let's see what's up with the undead creatures. Let's go search the graves and fight lots of walking dead. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning on these fools. Sir Scary Guy, you're welcome. I'm here. We're having fun. Oh, what? All right. Yeah, they're around me in a circle. Okay. All right. Give me your spells. Okay. Oh, I thought that might happen. Oh. I Chain Lightning some of my Gargies. Fly, my sweet little Gargies. Shouldn't have had them do the 1. Should have had them do the 10. All right. Oh, come on. I want to see this. Oh, thrown to the ground by the undead counterattack. Let's see. You're going to help these guys out, Magi. Boom. Got him. 101. Oh, man, look at these teeny weenies. All right, you're just going to fight some skeletons. Swing that flail. Oh, yeah. I like how it did like a rapid countdown of the numbers. Did you see that? Golems are the slowest thing that you've ever seen, but they punch pretty hard. Oops, I'm zoomed in. Can't see where they're attacking. Just like a real slow, big, heavy punch. Okay, we gotta finish this up. It's almost Division 2 time. R.I.P. to the Walking Dead again. Oh, we discovered some gold. Well, there's your quick glimpse at Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake. Now, let's get back to getting ready for the Division 2 panel. Yesterday at Gamescom, they discussed the current season, Red Horizon. They talked a little bit about the upcoming DLC, Echoes of Central Park. And
I'm like doing some scramble eggs and shit, so I'll be here in like 3-4 minutes.
Two. Remember,
almost done.
They're going to be doing giveaways in the Twitch chat.
I listen as well,
for people who are chatting responsibly and in an engaged way. So ask some questions. Talk about what you observe. Chat amongst yourselves. Don't spam the chat. Behave yourself. You might win yourself a season pass code for the Division 2. Now let's throw to them live here at Gamescom.
Welcome back, agents. We're here with the second panel and final panel for this year's Gamescom for the Division 2. Are you guys excited? Good. Yesterday, we had a look at what's just ahead for the Division 2 with Red Horizon, the third season of Year 8 that launched today. We also announced that crossplay is coming in November, and we gave a sneak peek at our next DLC, Echoes of Central Park, and announced a showcase on September 24th, so save that date. Today, we're looking even further ahead as the Division marches on. And I am your host, Anais, community developer on The Division 2. And with me, my co-host.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leo. I'm sorry for the the sound. I'm super excited.
I'll make
here.
it louder, guys.
It's very nice to see some faces that we saw yesterday and some new faces as well.
Appreciate the 28 months
before we start.
Well,
today we dropped the new season. We are aware that some issues are happening, especially the audio bug. The team is working on that, so that's going to be fixed. We are on it. We also released the patch notes yesterday, so you can check all the information there. Discord giveaway, so make sure that you connect your Discord account to your Ubisoft Connect account so you can get the giveaway later. And on Twitch, make sure that you have your whispers on so our team can talk to you and grant you your season pass. That's it. Now, let's talk about this panel. This panel is about the future, as we mentioned. We're going to talk about the Division 2 survivors. We're going to talk about how we build this game together with the community, and a few more things yet to come for Division 2.
Yes, so let's introduce our speakers. First, somebody who's back today again, the man who may never get his Scorpio, our creative director on The Division 2, Yannick von Chero.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Also, the Einstein of survivors, and definitely not Yannick's father. Creative director on The Division 2 survivors, Magnus Jansén. Welcome. Before we jump into survivors, Yannick, it really feels like it's never been a better time to be an agent. We say it is a lot, but it's true, and it's just not a good tagline. I want to know, what does that mean to you, and what's your take on where we're at and where we're going?
Yes, so first I need to fact check you. You said two things. Yes, it is true. Magnus is not my dad, as far as I'm aware. But I did get my Scorpio, finally.
Come on! A veteran, finally!
So Alex, now it's time to buff it a bit. Thank you very much. So it's, yes, I mean, we've been saying that. It's been kind of our tagline to say it's never been a better time to be an agent. But it is actually really true. I think when you look at the Division 2 today, where we stand and where we're coming from, it's actually our second Gamescom in a row now. I don't think we would be at Gamescom if the game wouldn't have a bright future ahead. We're on the 8th year of content. We have a tremendous amount of things already in the game for any people who joins us. Actually, we had some people this morning, I don't know if they're here again now, but we're new players that just started in February and we're like just completely hooked on the game, and it's just very encouraging to see that we still have new people coming, like falling in love with the game and just making it their home game. And yeah, so we have a lot of things coming. We have a thriving community. We have big plans for the future for the Division 2. The game is very stable, performance-wise. Update-wise, we'll see. Ask me again tomorrow. But I know the team is very hard at work on that. But the game is in a very good place, and yeah, we have a bright future. We have a secured future. So it's just, it's really a fantastic thing to see, and I just can't thank the community enough for their support all along this way.
Amazing, and please. And one of the things that the community loves about survival, and we're bringing with survivors, is the snow. So let's start with that.
Yes, a year ago, you were here with me, Magnus, and we announced survivors to the community. And now we're back here. I think we can start with a little recap for those that didn't catch the announcement so everybody knows what Survivors is about.
Absolutely. So Survivors is an expansion that transforms Washington, D.C. into a wintry survival experience.
I don't think I missed too much,
It is
but do you need louder?
inspired by the survival mode from Division 1. And that means that it is a more grounded and more challenging version of Division 2. And finally, in terms of like the wrap-up big picture, I want to mention that just like Survival, you can play it either
Yeah, there's also Twitch drops, by the way, for Div 2 right now.
That's a good recap.
Which I did not know until
we were back here at
3 p.m.
Gamescom,
today.
and of course, we didn't come empty-handed. What are we gonna look at today?
Oh yeah, I mean, we are going to be watching the first footage of Survivors. So super excited about that, and nervous. It is, you know, the amazing team back at the studio. They've been working on transforming the
We're only 26 away from actually the Sabaton.
Survival experience that I mentioned, and I think transforming is sort of the key word here, and we'll be looking at that transformation here today in just a few seconds. And why do we want to transform? Well, the important thing is a lot of you watching here and here in the room have played a lot of Washington DC in Division 2.
Really low for me.
So it's important to us that we take that knowledge, and yes, you'll have a little bit of use of that knowledge, but it also needs to be a fresh experience. It needs to be transformed. It needs to be new twists. You need to be able to discover it, get lost, and master it once again, this city that you know so well. So that's sort of the purpose. And also, final thing before and sorry for all the stalling before you get to look at it. The final thing I want to mention is this is captured from the editor, so it's not with all the living world, you know, NPCs patrolling around. We're just focusing on the environment this time around. So I think that's the sort of the setup, and let's just dive right into it. So the first thing you notice, right, is that there's a lot of snow, and as there should be. And it's one of the things we knew when we started is that we wanted to do volumetric snow. We wanted to do deep snow, and it's really transforming the city visually, but it's not just visual, and that's super important. I have so many important and exciting things to talk about when it comes to the snow and what it does to gameplay. We'll keep most of that.
You gotta add.
One thing I do want to mention is that
Opera GX, Twitch Prime, Twitch Turbo.
Thick snow. We are actually going to be having the thickness modify the movement speed. So that's another tactical consideration for you as well, because obviously the snow is not going to be the same depth everywhere.
It's so great to see the snow, actually, having worked for so many years on Division 2 and being in summer, and for those of you that have been playing for so long the game, and it's always been in summer. And what's funny is that one thing you might not know is, you know, we've asked ourselves many times throughout those years of like, could we actually change the season in the game? And I know a lot of players have been asking for snow for a very long time, and we actually looked at it many times. And every time we looked at it, we realized we can't do it. It's just so much work to actually really transform the world and bring back snow tech and evolve it to really make it work. And every time we reach the conclusion, we cannot do it. And I think that, you know, seeing it in action here in engine, functioning and like looking so amazing already, I think that speaks to what we were talking about at the beginning of like the, you know, where we stand today with the Division 2 and how ambitious we can be, and having the team on Survivors, like achieving that thing that was thought impossible before. It's very cool to see.
I have a feeling they won't really show much
the
gameplay.
Team is amazing. So the thing here, like, it's such a cold, wonderful feeling.
I get a little bit of goosebumps,
dude. Here is
it's like back to Div 1.
Because in a game about winter survival,
actually
finding
goosebumps,
a place to get warm is
no,
it will be the difference between life and death. So signposting that, which is like a developer term of like guiding you towards warm places, is super critical to us, and lighting is a huge part of that. So especially for new players where, you know, you don't know your way around, and most of you will feel like you're new players in the transformed Washington that we're building. And of course, you know, it being snowy, we brought out just a little bit more Christmas decoration than what's in the OG map as well, because, you know, it's winter, the Division, you got to have that Christmas decoration. Let's have a look at the next one.
Oh, I know this place. I've seen it a few times.
So yeah, and I know, you know, if you played the Division 2, you know this view, and this is, of course, how you approach the base of operations as well. And I think it was the Halloween stream last year when I talked about one of the most exciting things about the transformation is that we're taking places where you couldn't be fighting before, and we're now turning them into combat spaces.
Drops,
so
guys.
you're fighting in places that was
I have my own on this channel for Bighorn and
a
like the
non-combat
canister,
space,
and then also Division
in
2
the main
drops.
mode. So that is one of the most exciting. It's also one of the hardest things to do. So we're super excited about doing that.
I think what's funny is here again. It's one of those things that we thought we couldn't do. If you remember, for those of you that were here, season 11, Reign of Fire, I don't know if any one of you remembers, at the end, in the climax, we send you to Coney Island. Turns out it's
I even tweeted about it,
and
though.
in the meantime, the Black Tusk is attacking the White House. We send you back to the White House, and you arrive after the facts. The attack happened. One of the reasons why we built it that way is that, like, you know, initially we were like, okay, we're going to bring combat in the White House. You're going to actually face the Black Tusk in the White House. We couldn't do it. Back then, we just couldn't do it because the White House was not built for combat. There's so much going on behind the hood tech-wise. We just couldn't do it. So we actually just, you know, framed the climax mission in a different way. So once again here, it's something that is going to be possible now thanks to survivals. So super cool.
What I'm wondering is if the map extension will be available in Div 2 as well. Is it doing underground and stuff for survivors? And I hope they add that.
And
to
again,
Div 2.
one thing that I mentioned in a previous stream is that we want to add more variety to the time of day and the weather compared to the survival mode from 2016. And just seeing a crisp, sunny day. And yes, I know some of you that are survival fans have played survival long enough to see the sunrise, but most players have not, right? It starts out at night, it starts out with a snowstorm. So to have more variety
by the way, guys.
to, you know, the game session in terms of time of day and weather has been a big goal for us. And just to, you know, underline that thing that it's not just visual. The time of day, you know, impacts the temperature. It is colder at night.
Weapon skin seems nice.
The survival challenge is bigger, but on the upside, the NPC's vision range in survivors goes down at night. So it's pros and cons, and it's up to you to make these choices. And we believe that this sort of adds
I cannot claim it
longevity
for
and
myself
variety
this time around.
to the
Usually I can.
And Magnus, I'm reading here the chat. Everybody's loving the snow, and this is something that we from the community side we always see how much the players love still Division 1 until this day. They love the snow, they love the vibe from Division 1, they love survival. Last year we had the Survive Fest, so we invited everyone to come back to survival, to play, to share feedback.
I hope they do that again.
And that feedback helped us shape what's going to be Survivor. So what happened that made Survivors to become something bigger than just a game mode?
I mean, first of all, I love survival absolutely to death. So it was all about expanding. It was all about making bigger, better in every possible direction. So it was about adding that variety. It was adding replayability. So it's really, you know, we talked about the time of day and the weather, but it's also about what can we do with the session length. We have in survival, those of you who know it, it's kind of like you're in for this long, and it's a fairly long and a very challenging experience, and it's like you either make it or you're not. But what we wanted to do is, okay, what if I don't have 45 minutes? That's what it takes for me, at least. What if you don't have that? And so we wanted to add some more variety like that. And then there's also, you know, replayability, just getting more things.
More like MMO version.
That shakes up
we don't
the
know.
session.
We know it's gonna have PvE and
makes it
PvP mode separately.
Different from session to session. So I think that yeah, if we have a look at this example here. I
mean, I hope it's its own standalone.
But in another session, it might
with progression and stuff.
So yeah, this is really example of what we're experimenting with to add that variety, to add the replayability, and to just make it something that you can play a long time and get better at it, learn the paths, learn these shortcuts that are bets, because it's a shortcut, yes, but it's also not always on. So you might want to take that road that is
like
always
dynamic
open,
map.
but then this all goes into the tactical play that
Drops have been on for 20 minutes,
to master in the long run.
Yeah, we know that players want to get your hands on this ASAP.
Of course, you can't
And
claim
for
it.
some of you, it's not going to be that long until you get to test it out, because we're happy to announce that closed test sign-ups are coming later this year. So keep your eyes peeled on announcements coming up, and more information will be shared soon.
Hope that will be
We're super
streamable,
excited to invite
please.
you to
They
the
said
closed
close.
test. And earlier, during our live streams, we mentioned that the ETF would be the first ones to test it out. They did. We got some feedback from them, but now
Apparently I played it,
what's
guys.
the exciting part about finally putting the game in the hands of other players?
We should try and look about it.
So, to all game developers, it's a given that you have to get outside eyes on the experience. This is how because if you play it every day, you become blind and you get too good at it, or etc. So that's a given. What's unique about working on the Division 2 is that we have access to an active, super experienced group of players that we can rely on and get not just fresh eyes, but also fresh and veteran, which is a very unique combination that we can't get if we just get people. If we go out and try to recruit anyone random from the street, it's going to be fresh eyes, but they're not going to have that experience with the division. Many of you, many more hours than I have, right? So that's absolutely, it's priceless, really. So.
Oh, the great me with the
As I
2
said,
sub
we have
gifts.
another test
Thanks so
coming
much
up.
for the 2
I
gifts.
want to thank those of you in the ETF that
I think we
played
went away
already,
from
that
unlocking
played,
Sabaton.
And tested and gave
I'm
us
not
great
sure when
feedback.
we're gonna do it
Now,
though.
We're super excited to.
I mean, at least this
open
year.
up to,
But I'm not sure
to
about
more
September.
players very soon.
So I did not expect us to actually hit it.
Yeah, we have another
But it's getting
concept
close
art.
now.
And let's talk about the ETF. So for those who don't know, the ETF is our elite task force, our insider program that it works very closely with us to check things that are coming and all different aspects of the division experience. And we take this feedback very seriously as part of the development. So Yannick, you've been close to the ETF since the beginning, and recently, last year, we revamped the program. We added more people, we changed the way that we did things. How do you see the value of the program based on how it has evolved since last year?
Yeah, I mean, the ETF it's an integral part of the division, and we created it back in the days of Division 1 with update 1.4. I'm actually curious, like, who was playing Division 1 around the days of 1.4? I want to show a hand.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that, my people. Well, it was a shit show before, and then it got better. But yeah, when we did 1.4, we needed to work with players. Clearly, like there were things that didn't work.
Oh, they're
So
talking
we
about
crafted this
1.3.
program, the idea of like let's bring
ETF
players
stock.
in, let's talk to them, and that was
I'm one of the
initially
few
just
that were
a time
still
thing. That was like okay, we need
still active
this
since
for
then.
this update to kind of correct course, and then hopefully we're on a better path. But actually, the collaboration with the ETF was so fruitful and so efficient that we decided to keep the program. And now we're here, actually 10 years later, because update 1.4 came out in August 2016. So it's been exactly 10 years. And the ETF still exists. And actually, in ETF, we have members that were members back then, that are still here, and a bunch of new people as well. So anyway,
I don't know who else except me though.
What's important, I think, with the ETF for it to work is
I think I know one
we need
guy.
people with the right mindset. We need people that can be critical about what we do, but also frame it and phrase it in a correct way. Like everybody can, criticize.
I think it might be
but
me
it's
and one
important
more.
to do it in a productive way, in an objective way, in a constructive way. So we need the right kind of mindset. And to be able to select the right people, we need a structure. And that's really what I think changed from last year, is we've really, behind the scenes, reworked and rethought how to work with the ETF, how to recruit the right people, how to create the correct opportunities for feedback, because it's one thing to have channels available for people to talk, but we need to actually trigger the feedback and frame the feedback the right way. Do we give a build? Do we just do a survey? Do we give just paper information? How do we gather the feedback? All of that takes actually organization and structure, and this is what's changed since last year. We've been doing a lot of progress and a lot of changes to really get as much as we can out of the ETF, and there's still more we can do. So the ETF, thanks to that, has grown, and it needs to grow even more, because the more members we have in the ETF, the more we can get to represent all type of players. And because it's very important that it's not just the most active players, we really want to have as representative a pool as possible. So also people that are interested in other things, people that play less, and for that we need a significant amount of members.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of fucking members now.
Survivors, and
I will give you guys some insight.
Sign-ups for the ETF. We did a lot since there. A lot of.
There was a shit ton of people that joined last year.
You can notice how.
And last year when they reinitiated it, they have been doing it like 10 times more than before. Like they are getting a shit ton of feedback and actually utilizing ETF more than ever.
Role on helping with that specific event. And we came here at Gamescom and we mentioned that they would be the first ones to test survivors. We had some of them at Massive earlier this year. We had a nice B-roll to show. They had a small glimpse of what's going to be the new DLC. So we have some people actually who some people here who is in this B-roll as well. And yeah, it is amazing. Obviously, and I want to make very clear about this.
Who played the DLC?
The ETF work is done online. It's not only those visits. Sometimes people may think that it's only when they come to Massive that we actually hear the players. We do this ongoingly through the whole year. And during this visit, they had the opportunity to play Survivors. This is what we're seeing now. But also, we talk a little bit about the DLC, right, Yannick? So yesterday we announced more details of Echoes of Central Park. And has anything surprised you about the feedback you received?
Yeah, so when the ETF was at Massive, we...
Did they say that they got to play the DLC all at Gamescom or what?
Of our ideas for Central Park, and that was some time ago.
What did they say? Or was it Brooklyn?
It was very interesting to do that on site, because sometimes it's great to get like hot reaction. Like we put a concept, we put an idea on the screen, and we want to see how people immediately, emotionally connect with it and react to it. And I think that's the real value.
Survivors, I know that, but not the DLC,
so we
though,
started
right?
talking about the idea of Echoes of Central Park and this DLC, and we could immediately get the fresh reactions from it. And some of those confirmed our assumptions, and there were some other things as well that actually, without necessarily challenging what we wanted to do, at least gave us a clear framing and some lines we shouldn't cross. So I think that was very early on, because at this point all we had was just like concepts and some ideas, but that was already allowing us to frame the DLC to make sure that we are following the right path and we are not crossing lines we shouldn't cross.
And when we recruited more people, something that I think is very important to say that is that we are trying to be more diverse. So it's not only content creators who were part of the ETF in the last year, but we invited more and more casual players and regular players, because that's one of the most important opinions for us, because they're the majority of the community. And when they came to Massive in February, they had the opportunity to play a little bit of Survivors. You were there. We've seen the B-roll, Magnus. How valuable was the feedback that you got from Survivors there?
The word I used earlier is priceless, right? It's invaluable. And I think it's because you mentioned this thing about getting not just veteran players, but getting new players and players of all skill levels. This is vital as well. So everyone can sign up. I think that's the important thing. And the other thing that people might not realize is that when we test, we're not just looking for problems. We're not just looking for friction. We're not just looking for what doesn't work. We're also looking to validate the things we hope work and that we think works. Our assumptions, as you said, as the word you use, we validate, and that feeling when we like, oh, we think this is so cool, and then we have it, and people play it, and they also think it's cool, then it's like, whoo, that is almost, I would say, the most important thing. And of course, we love the bugs and the the problems as well, but the validation of like the cool stuff, absolutely critical as well. So yeah, fantastic feeling.
And if you guys were hoping for another shot to apply for the ETF, today is your lucky day. We are opening its gates once more, so we're looking for passionate players like the guys have talked about, not just the most experienced ones. So if it sounds like you, give it a shot and apply. And for clarity, the closed test sign up that we discussed before, if you're an ETF member, you have a secured spot for this. So you won't have to roll the dice again.
I get to play more Survivors.
So we talked about the future, looking at Survivors and about building that future together with the community.
Little break?
But,
I haven't had a break, dude. No vacation, bro.
For that future to actually happen, the Division 2
the
itself
5 months,
needs to have a bright future. So Yannick, how is the forecast looking?
Well, it's looking great. I mean, we
like
are
1
not
or 2
slowing
days.
down. We have no plans on slowing down anytime soon. And as you know, we have another season coming for year 8. We have great stuff. We have a DLC. We have Survivors. We have a lot of great things coming.
A lot of work.
But yeah, we don't plan to slow down even after that.
Stuff, boring
yeah.
shit.
What's very important is that year 7 last year was a huge success for us with the release of Battle for Brooklyn and everything that came together after that. And with year 8, we are building on that success. And we are taking everything that worked and we're adding more. And one of the focus for year 8 for us was really to try to expand, to try to not just do more of what we do, but also try other things. And we've been experimenting with a bunch of ideas. We've also been investing in things like we wouldn't invest before, like we are doing some PvP support now. We've worked with the Dark Zone, like touch finally the Dark Zone, which is something we couldn't do before, or we wouldn't have dared to do before. So we're really trying to broaden as much as possible the appeal of the division and try to touch as many players as we can. And